Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. Today I'm using the FabScraps Christmas Kisses Chipboard Album to prepare for my December daily. Now, yes, I am aware that it's just September, but I found that the only way that I get to do December daily is if I prepare ahead of time. And so this Christmas Kisses range or collection by FabScraps just really leans itself perfectly to something like this. So I measured and cut out just like 3 blocks of different paper for each of the pages. And what's great about these chipboard albums is that you can refill them and buy more of these chipboard pages to insert into your album. And because they bind with rings, they can go bigger rings and then expand beautifully. So I'm kind of alternating front and back of each chipboard page. Some have long squares on the side or long rectangles on the side, and some have them at the top. And then before I go over to the back layer, I kind of just punch through the holes so that I remember where they are, and I have them ready for when I need to add them to my rings. I am using Little Birdie heavy gel medium to stick this. I know I could have probably done glue or a tape runner or something like that, but I do find that this gel medium really sticks, and you'll see, especially as I add to the front some little kind of stones, that just works beautifully and it lasts for a long time. So I do want this to be able to last for a long time so that my kids can go through it and we can have a look at what we did December of 2021. Next up, I'm just laying down some color onto this front cover of the chipboard album. I battled. I just couldn't. I had like a picture in my mind and it wouldn't work out the way I wanted it to. But in the end, it is perfect and I absolutely love it. So I laid down some white first, then used some DecoArt Americana just to kind of get the color. I think I used sepia and a kind of, a burnt umber and a raw umber. Burnt sienna, raw umber. Anyways, and then I used some metallic glaze just on the grass and the trees to kind of give it that extra bling. Not that it matters because it's going to be covered with like white snowish things anyways. So I just took a piece of foil and dabbed it into the white paint and added it to the elements that would get snow. Not that we get snow in South Africa. And then I took some gold foil and did the gold foiling technique with the heavy gel medium like I did in one of my previous videos as well, using the FabScraps collection. And then in one of the previous collections we got this paper that kind of looks like snakeskin and I love it. It's got this pearlescent color, and so I'm going to stick this to that backing and actually use it as my first page for the album, the back of it obviously. And so in the end I'm really happy. This is a trick I learned from Claudia, dipping the gel medium brush directly into my stones and picking up the stones that way to add it to my album cover, and there you go, perfectly done. Next up, I do want to prepare the numbers ahead of time so that they're all the same, and I do have this piece left over from that snakeskin kind of looking pearlescent paper. So I punched 31 circles using a 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and then I'm using the Fabscraps Alphabet Stamp set with my Versamark ink or glue, and then some Copper Ranger powder to heat emboss these numbers onto it. And in the end they kind of look like snow baubles, or those little baubles you hang on your Christmas tree. I don't know what you call them, ornaments, whatever. And I really am quite happy with how that came out, especially with the copper. For now, as I'm just preparing, I'm gonna stick these with press stick to its spot, because I don't know if I want to stick it over the photo or however big the photo is. The idea for December daily is to take a picture a day and point out or remember or document what that picture for that day was all about. Once this is done, I kind of realized that I needed bigger rings because my pages were quite chunky, and I only had one big ring with me and during the filming of this video, so I did in the meantime get another ring. But yeah, so let me quickly finish off this front cover. I have some Creative Retreat alpha stickers that are also in these circle baubles, and I'm using them just to spell out December Daily 2021 and Bob's Your Uncle. Let's quickly do a flip through. So stones are dry now, and I've got my first page with a colored bauble, and then from there 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and you can then obviously arrange this however you want and use whichever papers you want. I love that they are random and different, and finishing up at the end on the back with 31. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.